Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of me building my Minimax 1100r. And I know I said this a while back. These are my methods, not necessarily everybody's methods, not necessarily the absolute way to do it. There's so many different ways to do it, and I think this is a good example of you know, having a problem and then solving it. And there were probably lots of paths to get here, but I'll show you what I did. This was Flying Cub's idea to route 3/16 off the end. Then I put the plywood on, and that's all set now. I have cut a piece of 1/8 inch ply that's going to go right here on the nose rib. And so that rebuilds that material. And then what I did in excuse me, what I did in here is I just made a piece of 1/8 inch ply. It basically fits over the gussets nicely like that. So that just lays in there. So that'll get epoxied there. And then I made some 1/8 inch pieces of the Douglas fir that will get put in here, and then I will have rebuilt my 1/4 inch section here, and it'll be all good. So now all I have to do is get some epoxy mixed up and get these pieces clamped in place, and whenever these are set, then I'll finally be at a point where I can sand all this and get the leading edge sheeting on. So, all right, I'm going to mix up some epoxy. that I did over here as well. I took all the staples off over here. I marked my distance line from my spar, both here. I already had this established with this plywood where it ends here. And so the next step is to get this cross piece in right here. So I get this cross piece in, and once that's in, it actually gets some plywood gussets underneath. So these will go underneath here, and that supports it back here. You get one here and one here at on this side as well. So we'll get all this kind of epoxied and clamped together, and then whenever that ends up drying, this gets this piece of 1/2 inch plywood across the back. And then that basically establishes the back side here. And then I take the router again, and I set it for a depth of 1/16 of an inch. And I end up routing out this this section over here. I believe it's 3/4 of an inch that comes out of this, and then that puts you. If you've seen the other video, you already know what's happening. But and then I've just got to go to the front here, and I've got to put the 3/4 by 1/4 across here, and that establishes the place where the screws go into with the tank cover on that side. And then yeah, then we're all set up. And so at least for now, I need to wait for what I've got going on up here to dry before I can put the other piece in, because this piece of wood, it twisted a little bit, and so I needed to clamp it back down, and actually added just a little piece of 1/4 inch material underneath to epoxy that in place, just to hold it there. I'm not sure exactly why it twisted. Oh, you know, I do know why it twisted. I had a bungee set up where I was holding it in position, and then I had to take that off when I put this piece underneath here yesterday. I forgot all about that. That's why it popped up. I didn't remember to put the bungee back, so it lifted up. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this piece in here and get that all clamped together, and then I'll pull these staples as well, just get them out of the way. And this is all curing, which is great. And then we can keep moving forward. All right.
All right, so since I had some epoxy left, I decided to go ahead and put this this piece of 1/4 by 3/4 in the front here. And the epoxy had set long enough on the one I had clamped that it's going to be fine down there. And actually putting this piece in will actually help hold this piece down as well. So what I had to do is just take 1/8 of an inch out of it, so it'll fit around the plywood here. And so this hopefully fits in nice. Looks like it needs just a little trim here and a little trim there. A little bit here and a little bit right there on that corner. And then I should be able to fit that in. All right, so I went ahead and put this piece in, which like I mentioned before, will actually help hold this other one in position. So this will be all ready to do my routing here, and put this other piece on as soon as that sets up back there. And I double check the alignment. The alignment looks good. I'm glad this all worked out the way it did. It's all nice and straight now. So that's cool. And this hasn't moved, which is perfect. And there is the one other piece that I can put in, which actually goes from this front corner here, back to here. And maybe I'll see what size that piece is if I have it handy, and something I can do in the next 5 minutes. Maybe I'll be running out of my time, but if I can do it in like 5 minutes, then I will. All right, so that's it for me today, and I did find that RS4 piece that I needed, which is right there. Goes from that front corner back into underneath here, and that basically supports this rib, which is adds actually a lot of strength to that. But anyway, yeah, so it's been really nice over the holiday here. I've been able to grab some good 3, 4, and 5 hour time slots. Made really big push here. If I didn't have to go backwards a little bit on the aileron, I would have gotten a little further, but you know, those things happen and you just deal with them when they come up. Keep moving. So if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, the little bell, so you don't miss any of these episodes. And Happy New Year. I'll catch you later.